The battle truth, in my point of view. I don't know you, so I'm not a hater. I could only give you the facts that's written on these papers. And since we have no dealing, therefore the court can care less about your feelings. I'm the Honorable Malachi Markili, your presiding judge, chairman, and spokesperson for the One United Front. You are my witnesses and jury. You may be seated. Court is now in session. Talk about this. Okay, y'all, this next case has been brought up against Smack White himself, CEO of the URL, by Troy Williams. This case was brought up against him on charges of being an intoxicated host. Okay, now this case was passed by a jury of 12. The voting went 12 yeses, 3 no's. That's how it was. So we see it wasn't even close. So 15 people voted on this. 12 of them said yes, there's definitely a case against him in this matter. 3 other people said no. Well, Troy won his case. Let's get off into it. Now, I've heard people tell me that this is what people have told me, inside sources, that they don't really like for Smack to be doing talking when he intoxicated, because he be saying some crazy things. And when he be hosting, man, he don't be quick to it. I believe when you hosting battles in this magnitude, hostile environment, even though it may seem harmless, you have to still be sober-minded. You have to be positioned and ready for anything, because anything can happen just like this. We saw the Mav Hoffa, Syrian Jones situation. We saw the K-Shine chess situation. We saw the Rock and K-Shine situation. We saw the Verb and K-Shine situation. We have seen a lot of incidents where things could have spiraled and got out of control behind things like this of this magnitude. You know what I'm saying? The Lux and Clips, all them type of things, man. So when you have a host is to keep order and knowing how to be fair and mediate between both sides. Now, we know Smack is the CEO of URL, man. And one thing I always had against him with this, it seemed like they want to be the superstars. He want to be the face of the URL, when it shouldn't be like that, man. In battle rap, the league owner should not be the face. The league owner should be playing the background, making sure business is handled smoothly and going right. The stars are the faces of every sport. The stars are the faces of every sport. Brady is the face of the NFL. LeBron is the face of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So it goes like that, man. You get what I'm saying? So when you having league owners wanting to be the superstars, wanting to take the place of the superstar, I always sense something wrong with that picture. Definitely something always been wrong with that picture. But this was going on, that the league owners want to be the superstars. So much that he also is the host of the situation. And this is what Troy Williams case is concerning Smack and what he was talking about. He don't be professional at times when it comes up being on that stage. He be intoxicated. He allegedly says he be intoxicated, not knowing how to keep order to some degree. He get the microphone, do a whole lot of gibberish talking for nothing that make no sense. This is what he's saying out of his mouth. And he believed they need to hire a new host. Now, I'm all for that. I think a couple people be up there who shouldn't be up there. I don't think Nunu should be front and center up there, especially since she gaining a whole lot of weight now. So that don't look good. That don't look good at all. And I don't think she should want to be right there seeing how she used to look, man. Just recently, man, at No 8, that looked like some water balloon type stuff. That looked like some fell in the refrigerator type stuff. That looked like some that looked like some food stamp type stuff. That looked like you didn't ran up your bank card. You ain't ran up your bank card. That looked like some that just didn't look right, man. You know what I'm saying? And 2 years ago in the Lux video, she looked decent. She can't even get a commercial now, let alone a video now. No more cameos. That's crazy, man. But some people shouldn't even be front and center no more. When I look at the situation between Smack, Holston, I'm at a mix between this, because he ain't good and he ain't bad. But when you got a host, your host got to be hyped. You got to be fired up. You got to have control. I don't even really believe, I'm going to keep it real, I don't even believe they even know bars. I don't think he know bars, Beasley know bars, or Norbs know bars. When they be on them stages and people be rapping, you can see they don't get it. They don't catch it at all. They just be waiting for the crowd to alert them and knowing something fire just was said. I don't believe they know bars at all. And I have seen this a couple times, man. Real talk. I remember I had asked North this question. I said, what did Daylight mean when he said, I go fire on that last level? We are Cooper. What did he mean by that? He didn't even know what he meant. He didn't even know what he meant. In case people still don't know what it meant. The last level of Mario Brothers is the fire level, where you got to beat King Cooper. He said, I go fire on that last level. We are Cooper. Against him and Charlie Clips. Fire battle. One of the best daylights I ever seen, man. And I had him killing Clips in that battle. It was a fire battle, though, both ways, but daylight fast. If only we could have had more daylights than that. So I'm at a mix between this, man. I have seen him intoxicated on that stage. I have seen him use a lot of favoritism on that stage. I don't agree to that neither. When he hosted, like, it's like he set the crowd up to receive who they want to receive. Like, he'll be like, okay, y'all coming to the stage, you know what I'm saying? All the way from St. Louis, my nigga Verb. What it do, Verb? What it do, my G? Give it up for Verb, y'all. Right? Then he'll be like, and from Harlem, you know what I'm saying? And from Harlem, this my boom, school, my ace, my roadie, my nigga, nobody do it better than them. Harlem in the mother building. What it do, man? Stand up. Get on y'all feet. Put your hands up. Harlem in the building. Get up out of here, Rex. Let's go, Rex. Don DeMarco, stuff like that. Man, you just took the energy. You just reversed the energy. I definitely see that. I don't know, y'all. I leave it up to the people, man. Definitely got an argument. I leave it up to the people to judge. Either he guilty or not guilty. I definitely know that it'd be a lot of favoritism on that stage. I definitely have seen him intoxicated on that stage. I definitely seen him talking some stuff that just don't make no sense on that stage, like he just did at No Mate. He was doing a whole lot of talking about nothing, man. Just crazy. I don't believe he should be the face of battle rap. It's a lot of stuff. So I definitely see Troy Williams' case, and it could be a lot of more things mentioned and made in this behalf. Should the URL get a new host? Do they need a new host other than Smack? Even though it's Smack brand. Should the URL have another host? I just think that he doing too much Jerry Jonesing. You know how Jerry Jones is with the Dallas Cowboys. You the owner of the football team. You want to go down there and stand on the sideline with the coach. Like, man, get up in the skybox, man. Watch the game where you supposed to be watching. He want to get down there by the coach, man, and make sure the coach. So he Jerry Jones in the battle rap. He want to be the host. He want to be the superstar. He want to be the man on the face of all the sponsorships. It's like, come on, man. Come on. So I definitely see what Troy Williams have a case at in this matter. Now I hand it over to the people. Is Smack guilty of Jerry Jones and the battle rap community? Should we have a new host when it comes to the URL? Should they hire a new host? Should they get better MCs? Should they get people who have unbiasedness when it comes to mediating and announcing things like that? So with that being said, we turn it over to the people. It's y'all decision now, man. Night Court popping off, going down, man. Let's get it. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours.